Alrighty, this is take 3. God, I need a bigger screen. That's Tommy Jane here. Let's just kind of keep this over here. Where I can almost see it. Okay. Oh, well, here's Lori Carter. She's a Rainbow Sister from Wisconsin that is an expatriate in Alberta, just north of Montana. She went and decided to get some land up there. I don't think it was Vietnam War. I don't think she's that old. But she bailed out. Something was going on in Wisconsin. She said, "Fuck this," and I'm out of here. She's getting her shoulders rebuilt. Um, Paul McCartney, Cassandra Williams. You got that right, baby. Well, not necessarily church. Um, she's Christian, so I mean, in Alabama, deep south, deep south. So they don't think quite the same. Um, you know, to make things better for transgender people, get involved at City Hall, be active on local boards, and find a church. Well, find a social congregation that's regular. People that gather together to feast, break bread, share drinks, dance, play music. It doesn't have to be a church. It could be any religion, whatever they call it, synagogue, a mosque, a temple, or whatever. It's about the people coming together in joy, simchas, rather than suras. She's an interesting sister. I'm not sure if we're friends yet or not. So I don't like to. I'm not even following her. She gives me a lot of likes. Ah shit, they won't let me follow anybody right now. I get a lot of likes from Linnea. Um, Emma had to change her name again. This is the sister that's in Owensboro, Kentucky. If I ever ran for political office, I would make it law that the police would have to identify transgender people as the gender they are dressed as and identify with, and if they didn't, they would be demoted to desk duty. Well, in Austin, I mean, in Tucson here, um, the police are well trained in that. They adjust instantly to me. Um, And the one who didn't ultimately was such an asshole, they transferred him out of the downtown unit because they don't want hard asses down here. Um, they apologize, even, for assuming my gender. When I call on the phone or something, they say, no, there's no, I'm not, I'm really neither. And you're looking at a male name on my paperwork. Um, I just, every time I see something like this, oh God, what's happening? They say they don't because they've been threatened with lawsuits. And because the cis community poses a bigger threat for lawsuits, it's just easier for them to misgender us. It, however, is DOC policy to ask us our gender pronouns. Once again, we are at a disadvantage simply because the cis community is bigger. Boy, I had that lawyer step right up to the bar and tell a judge that I preferred to be called Tommy and use female gender markers, and it's so noted it was already noted in the record the last time. He told her. Um, oh well, this is paranoid. I hope this is silly. I don't even want to read that. That's just paranoia. Um, but I can't blame her. She lives in Owensboro, Kentucky. Bobby Ship, is getting down on stereotyping this today. We Jews aren't good people, nor are we bad. We're individuals that need to be judged by our own actions, not those of any group. This is the same for each group of people of every race, religion, and nationality, or gender identity, sexual preferences. No, not all bags are whatever. Not all transgender people are whatever. We're all individuals. Same with hippies. Hippies aren't all peace, love, and music. No way. The belief that any of this is good versus evil is belief in comic book thinking and ridiculous in 2017. Well, it is. It's choices. We do no one any favors with tribal loyalty that ignores murder and terrorism done by members of our own tribes, and yet supports punishment and defamation of others doing the exact same behavior. That's about right. It's like Isaac Asimov took one look at Israel and posted something about how it was so disheartening to see the oppressed become the oppressor so quickly. And this was like in the 1950s, I think. Okay, be honest, ladies. Which number are you? I wish. None of the above. What a fucking mess. I'm about, I don't have, my thighs are, no. 3 is probably the closest to me, but nowhere near that. I don't have that kind of butt. And my belly's not that big. Certainly not that. And my thighs aren't quite that big. But my thighs definitely aren't that skinny, and my belly is definitely not that skinny. So I'd say probably about a 2.5. No, 3. No, I don't know. None of the above, because I ain't got that kind of butt. Unfortunately. It's the kind of butt I see myself with. Okay, well, Jenny, aw, shit. Jenny, this is bogus. Yeah, this is a bogus. No, that's not what happened. Fuck. Fortunately, I have her email address. So I think that this has been used for bullshit several times. This has been used. And I'm not sure which one's the bullshit now at this point. I don't think lesbian seeking marriage license arrested in North Carolina. I don't think that was real. Forsyth County. No, this is the real one right here. Cleveland County Sheriff, North Carolina. I guess that is the one. It was 2 lesbians trying to get a marriage license and they busted them in North Carolina. Well, that's what it is. That's not what happened. Let's see if anybody spotted it. Yeah, no, this is bullshit. And Native American news is bullshit too. Like that. Yup. This is one of them. This is Russians. Yup. That's a Russian site. This is a totally fucking Russian site. This is a bullshit site. Yep. This is one of them Russian sites. They're doing that. Heroic Doberman dies saving his family from 4 deadly cobras. A bunch of shit. Let's see, where's the About Us? This is not native news. This is bullshit. This is what really happened. It's 2 lesbians trying to get a marriage license. And then they refused to leave the office. In 2012. I better send Jenny a message about that. You know, they get bored with me. I gotta read this. This is just so ridiculous. They've been talking about me for hours now. What is it, 147? This has been going on. Oh boy, this glorious idiot's gonna be at Gem and Jam. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's like Burning Man for Chintzy Roxburghs. Ha 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 ha. I don't go to that. So 8:52, 12:10. Okay, so they let it go at 9 o'clock. Let's see what happened. You know, because they cut me off. We were busy here. You know, no, I'm not ridigging on your deal. There's no deal. This is the way it is. This is how it is. You're intrusive. You know what intrusive is? I have no interest in any of you. You're intruding in my life. You're causing me all kinds of harm everywhere you possibly can, and claiming you're doing it in the name of social justice because I am an unrepentant child molester. I am mentally ill. I am a scammer. I am whatever you guys can make up to, I don't know, bolster your own self-esteem, most likely. So anyway, welching. I'm not welching on anything. Yeah, no, lying fuck. These people think that the only thing I do is is mud wrestle with these pigs. It's just not what's happening. Um, yeah, learn that smile, boy. Okay, well here's this glorious Dushinkaya. There's a rock show I was invited to in January called Gem Jam. It's like Burning Man for chintzy Roxburghs. They have a bunch of no-name hippie bullshit bands on a live stage with laser lights and tents in the desert. Thing is, the venue is like anywhere from 55 to 475 or higher, depending on visitor passes, RV parking, or staying on site. If Tom thinks he's going to that shit, he's wrong. I've been there for 3 years. I was there 3 years ago, and I said, "Fuck this. This is bullshit." There's Linus Berg tents on the way to the actual festivities that he's going to try and schlep the shitty necklaces at. There's also a bunch of art houses in Tucson that banned Tom because he tried to lure customers out of the store and sell to them on the street. This is a total fucking lie, boy. That is a total fucking lie there, boy. This is like some real sick young man. He had to make that up. And now he's talking some. I mean, this is pretty fairly accurate. The Hebrews were originally not to charge interest to their friends, families, and the nations they traded with. They were to be honest in all dealings. There was a provision in the Mosaic law that even protected the poor and homeless to glean some of the wheat from land owners so they could feed themselves. And there was also the forgiveness of debt every 7 years or something like that. Um, Tom is a biological Jew. He doesn't know anything else, which is why he has a grab bag of the most insane shit when it comes to religion. Well, no, it's not that. Um, I was educated by Louis Binstock, who had some radical thought of his own. Um, and then after that, I studied with the Lubavitcher Rebbe's nephew when I was in college. And since then, I've learned from several Native American medicine people, but I don't want to go into that. I know, I've also been studying the world's shit for years. Studies are just idiots. Toxic thought from fools. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was looking for Lisa Larson. She's a friend of Kevin Hoffman. This thing here, I'm gonna try and tell me she weighs less than me. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. All right, there's a good one. Either she weighs 192 pounds there. She's got the most she's got the most air in her fat tissue of anybody I've ever seen. Let's see what other stupid shit's here. Oh, looky there. I had some in there. That's why I wanted. That's I got distracted. I was grinding up some weed and I never rolled the joint, and that was like half hour ago at least. That's how addicted I am. This is my life. It's been, for quite some time, and um, you can say what you want, but I'm a lot healthier than people half my age who are heavy drinkers and eat poorly and have high stress, low satisfaction jobs, jobs they hate. They keep them overstressed all the time. I said earlier, my grandfather had been dead for 6 years by the time he was my age, and the other one was almost dead. And I ain't anywhere near dead. And I don't have COPD. That's chronic respiratory problems due to allergies, shitty metabolism. My endocrine system's just all fucked up because of the surgery when I was a child. That when my stuff matured, the nerve endings were all in the wrong place. Now, what exactly happened as far as my reproductive organs, what they were supposed to, everybody starts out female, and mine didn't quite convert all the way. How, what that means, I don't know, because the records are all gone, and I've just been living with the consequences of it all my life. So anyway, let's see what else is going on here, because this is toxic. It's just toxic. My friend Monkey Girl, says this is the only site in the whole web that she goes to that she feels like she needs to jump in the shower after she logs out. Okay, let's see if, nope, try again, prove, no, sorry. I will, eventually. Okay, that's all stupid. Goodbye. Let's see. Let's see what is aggressively harmless. That's what makes me dangerous. Oh, did we? Oh, that's right. The camera wasn't running. Um, you have to prove there was a sexual offense. Mine just saying that I had contact with a minor isn't true. Especially since you don't know the minor's name or where it happened. Well, so let me recommend that you do this. If you want to see me get prosecuted for this, it's not going to happen. But you go ahead and you report this to the Los Angeles County attorney and see if they'll try and prosecute it. Let me know how it comes out, because I'm sure I won't hear from them. Especially since I'm going to call them tomorrow. So here's you know, one of them punch the Nazis, kill a pedo kind of guy. Says he's gonna let him gloat a bit about his victory. This is Flossman. I think this is a threat, Fowler. I think that since you are wanting to, you know, you're gonna smash a brick over my head, I think you better understand that you're gonna have to get that brick to my head first, boy. No, I'm sitting the buzz, but they don't understand hippie culture. They don't understand that I simply don't care. I really don't. He makes almost daily complaint videos. They're at least 20 minutes in length. There's certain reasons for it. Especially recently, I had nothing better to do. And these are for my friends to laugh at you. I don't care. Let me tell you how much I don't care. In 300 posts in 4 days, in 4 hours of video, in 24 hours. Well, hey, I haven't had much to do other than that. Of course, that ain't shit. That's only about 6 hours out of 24. 300 posts in 4 days ain't shit. I can do 300 posts in 4 hours. And 4 hours of video in 24 hours ain't shit, because I can do 24 hours of video in 24 hours if I want to. You're just an idiot. It's that rigid corporate thinking. Go read Thomas Watson's autobiography. You might learn something about yourself. A fucking program, standard operating procedure drill that they go through, and you gotta adhere to it and then turn in, you know, it's just, no. Not me. Never was. You know, that corporate reality. What else we got here? I think I'm mad. He's death threatened almost everyone here over how little he cares. No, man, just like, don't come near me. Don't come near me. I don't give a fuck what you do online, because that's ridiculous. Anybody I care about looks at you people and just laughs. And says, boy, these people are nuts. This is where it's at, though. I don't give a fuck what you do online, but you come anywhere near me, you're gonna get hurt. Straight and simple. You know, you take that, oh, internet tough guy. Come near me, you will get hurt. Even, you know, if you call me on the phone, 512-241-2776, you can try and make an appointment, but if you're the least bit disrespectful, you're not going to get one. I don't know why would I even want to meet with you? For what possible reason would I want to sit down and have food and drink with people like yourselves? Aggressive, transphobic, misogynist men, swinging dicks, carrying guns. Fuck you. Stay away from me. Come near me and you get hurt. Considering Tom's age, he might want to settle down. we might just get to watch him have an aneurysm on camera. Not bloody likely. If there's anything that's good, it's my circulatory system. Unless that's what he's aiming for, to avoid the long arm of the law, in which case it's even more sad. Oh, but then how would he upload the video? He, just like Dr. McKim, made all those videos to show the cop to proof that have some evidence that we all are bad. Jennifer, I don't know what the fuck they did to you to make you hate me, but you're gonna hurt yourself. I don't want to diddle kids, I don't rape dogs, and I don't do drugs. I smoke weed. It's medicine. You know, they're calling me a pervert, and they're talking about me killing myself on a live stream, and I tuned into that shit. No, the whole thing is like, you know, yeah, I had contact with a minor, and it was like totally nothing. But it's everything to them. So enough of that. We've gotten the end of their shit. And I have to send something to Jenny and let her know that's fake news from a site owned by Russians. Jenny. This is what we have. Oh, well, with that one. Where's that fake news? What to do with it? This is what really happened. Okay, we took care of that. Well, let's see this whole picture, Piglet. Oh yeah, you're not 190 pounds there, baby. I'm sorry. Do something about my eyebrows. Let's see what Nader posted. Nader's a Palestinian American. Are Palestinians lost Jews too? Yes, we are. 3 of my Palestinian friends went and had DNA tests done, with the results coming back with a percentage of Jewish DNA. I think that there was some study done that decided that the Palestinians are more closely related to the ancient Hebrews than the returning Ashkenazim. Yes, we are. 3 of my Palestinian friends went and had DNA tests done with the results coming back with a percentage of Jewish DNA. If we're going to extend special status, let's read the whole thing. Haaretz, well, Gideon Levy writes for Haaretz, and he's courageous. He's a courageous writer. He'll criticize the Israelis and the Zionists. An Israeli government committee wants to, oh, yeah, I see what's up here. They're trying to, like, there's Chinese Jews that they're trying to get moved to Israel. There was a whole mess of Jews that went with Marco Polo to China and never came back. And the community still exists. The Israelis are trying, they go over there trying to recruit them for the IDF. And, they're leaving. Young people are leaving faster than they're coming, though. That's the problem. All the best and the brightest say fuck this and leave. All of my schoolmates that went over there didn't last more than a couple 3 years before they all came back. But what this is, the Israeli government wants to ease entry requirements for non-Jews claiming descent from Jews. It's a blatant attempt by a right-wing pro-annexation minister to tip the Jewish demographic balance, but there's a catch. Last week, a committee in Israel's Diaspora Affairs Ministry advocated new visa status for non-Jews claiming descent from Jews and for members of emerging Jewish communities. Read that, Zionist. There's nothing Jewish about Zionism. It's a political ideology. It's National Socialist political ideology. Militant nationalism is not something that's, like, compatible with the Hebrew faith. The latter comprises non-Jews around the globe who have adopted some Jewish religious practice with or without converting. Apparently, the already available extendable 3-month tourist visa available to Jews and non-Jews alike who visit Israel to learn about the country, about Jews, is insufficient. People coming for year-long programs of study who often stay longer simply renew their tourist visas. What's going on? I don't really want to read this. I'm not in the mood. I was actually, one of the things I wanted to do was make it real clear that I'm not sad and lonely. I have a lot of friends. Real kind friends. People that are real kind to me. I really appreciate my art and are real creative on their own. And some of them kind of legendary, like Saul Schmazes. Was a producer of Triad Radio. See who else is like, I can't, because there are people in there that don't want to be noted by. Well, let's just start at the top here. Randy Clemens is the godfather, or one of several godfathers, of the indie music scene in Tucson. Lonely Coyote is a pretty wild young little native sister. Tommy Clinton's got to be like she's a slugger. She's straight up a slugger for the transgender youth, the young adults. She was taking care of so many of them with her work in the Transgender Community Coalition. T.J. Johnston is like a human rights activist from Canada. Lori Carter, I told you about earlier, I think, and Emma Hugo. Stuart Meldrum is with the Lemon Party in Scotland. Jenny Kastner is the queen of the Jewish progressive left. Ariana Sykes is collaborating with me. I got to move right through these because that's all the transgender folk, and some of them are Kiwi farmer targets. There's Bryn Tannehill, Rachel Lukey. Yeah, that's some of them. Didn't want me to mention them, but these are real people that I actually know. At least at least half of these people I've actually met face to face. I mean, there's got to be 40 or 50 people here in town. So fuck that noise. And as far as being lonely, I don't ever get lonely because if I want social contact, all I got to do is go trip around the neighborhood. That's all I ever had to do. And when I got bored with myself, I'd go out looking for somebody to have fun with, and I never had a problem finding it. They think I'm lonely because they only see me fighting with trolls. And apparently the people stalking me don't pay any attention to like the positive feedback that I get from most people. They only grab like when somebody decides they're gonna like get upset with me over something. That's the only thing they seem to notice. Here's some like prominent Native American people. This guy's like he's like one of the favorite nephews in the horse and dog clans. This is one of the horses. As in Crazy Horse. Nephew. Several generations removed. Excuse me. These are nice people. These are good people. I don't see any homeless scumbags in there either. So fuck off with that. And probably let's go. Let's just close this all. I need to keep that open. We can get rid of that. Let's just upload some stuff. Let's just to show you that I'm not alone here either. So what I want to show you. And I don't always eat like I ate real good. Sometimes the food came out of the trash, and sometimes it didn't. And sometimes there was a little food from the trash and a little food there wasn't. Tonight's dinner was I forget whether I bought that chicken or not. I don't think so. I think I found that chicken, but everything else was from bought. Oh no, that's right. I found the curry powder, but maybe not. That was never mind. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Where is it? Is this it? What did I hear? Yep, that looks good. Let's see what's this. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's just delete that. I wanted to open it. Well, I haven't uploaded much of anything for Walrus 3. What's going on here? Nah. 4th, 5th. That's like 26. What's this? That's that folder that was somebody else's. And what was, okay, I uploaded those. I'd found a sand disk in the trash and stuffed it in the camera. Next thing I know, there's 200. The camera's full. I was like, huh? It was like 200 shots from the old owner. What's this? Oh, that's that shot I took for Loney. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, these are... Okay, I uploaded those. What's this? Uploaded those. Oh, no, I didn't upload all of them. That's right, because I never got around to that. I got that far, and that was it. So this whole show never got uploaded. Okay. Which is a good place to start. Fucking idiots. These are all my non-friends. These are all my imaginary friends. Oh well, that's tonight's. That's from today and yesterday. Um, let's go back to what I was about to upload. I'm gonna get Saturday first. Where'd it go? Saturday was only like the second. Yeah, there it is. Okay, what? I wonder what those are. That's Michelle Voss. Um, and this next one is her partner, Mark Dandenell. I'm not sure what he does, but he's like a manager of some kind at Whole Foods, like in the deli department. Um, might be a school teacher. Several of the women in the 420 crowd are school teachers. And there's them hugging. Now let's see who's in the background. Anybody I recognize? That might be Christy. I'm not sure. I'd have to see more of her. No, nobody in that background. I just spotted the other day. One of my favorite shots is a candid that I got of Frank Ramos bent over his Android, sitting on the wall by the flower garden at the front, um, at the front of the hut. This happens every Saturday afternoon at 4:20 at the hut on 4th Avenue. It has for quite some time, several years. There's me mugging. For somebody. I think it was Chris. I forget whether I talked Christine into it or Michelle. But she took a few pictures of me for me. Who do we got in the background here? I don't know those guys' names. There's Kenny back there. That's these folks are all like old school deadheads, pretty much. Okay, so that must have been Christine, because I think, yeah, that's Dave Burnham right here. So it's Christine taking the picture. That's her old man, Dave, her partner. Most people don't call each other husband and wives. I don't think these guys consider each other husband and wife, but Christine will refer to Dave as her soulmate. And they are. They're so sweet. They're a couple of crazy nerds that just, they love going off on little adventures with their camper and nerd humor, the both of them. They are our the king and queen nerd. And you'll notice that we've got to be the nerdiest hippie crowd in the country, because mostly, I mean, just like most people have straight jobs for one thing, Here's Jeannie. Here's Christine and Dave. And here we got Manny, that's India, and that's Rochelle. That was one of the people I got busted with. This guy's name is Michael. There's Dane, one of the elders, way in the back. And this was a special show. Randy had, wanted everybody hugging. This Labor Day love weekend. I have a feeling this is a little better shot. Christine and Dave are closer for sure in this one. Not much difference. Christine and Dave are closer. Dutifully looking away from the camera. It's funny the way people interact with the camera. Some people mug. Some people just try to pretend it's not there, like those guys just did, and other people get upset. Some people hide, and some people get angry. And those people are like, hey, look, man. I mean, I try to make a big deal out of it too. It's like I'll hold the thing up high. It's like I'll let them know, hey, this is live streaming. Smile or hide. So like, I'm sensitive to boundaries. That's the main thing. Is you got to be sensitive to people's boundaries. If they don't want to be on camera, you don't put them on camera without their permission. This looks like an interesting shot. Yeah, that's Kirsten Shaw, and there's Andy King's back to the camera. And this guy here is the other one that was with me when I got busted. And that's Michael is back to the camera. And this here is Julie. And that's Jamie's hands rolling. You can't see Jamie. I forget this guy's name. He's pretty cool. But you notice we're all a bunch of nerdy hippies. This is the nerdiest bunch of hippies in the fucking world. Kirsten's a nurse. The girls, ladies, all, Kirsten's got, go Abby and who the hell else? There's a bunch of them. Christy Kowalski, I forget how to say her name unless I see it written. This Polish girl, Polish name. She's out there, they get out there and go hiking and stuff and, do mountain girl things together. There's a couple of good pictures in here, some hugging and stuff. Caught some hugs coming out the door. This is Amo Chip Dabney there, and that's Janae Bree. She's one of the people that mugs. There's a better shot of Dane. And Janae, I mean, she's a seriously passionate dancer, and she loves to mug for the camera. And Amo is one of the top musicians in town. He's a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist, and he's real good. Yeah, let's see what's the next one. This is Amo and that's Amo and Kathy Martinez. Kind of a shitty shot. This family. I'm not lonely. I see these people at least on Saturday. And some of them different times during the week because they live right in the neighborhood. Or come to the neighborhood several times a week. Some of them come here several times a week. What do we got here? There's Amo, and that's Molly Bednar. Molly's a real estate broker, and her husband Ted is a construction contractor, third-generation construction contractor. That's Ted Bednar III, Polish family from Chicago, and she's I'm not sure what ethnicity she'd claim. I mean, she's obviously seriously white, bread, blonde, and blue eye. I think her family owns a resort kind of thing though in Oregon. She's kind of a country girl, a real sweetheart, real nice lady, and a little crusty, but the women tend to are a little crusty around hippies because I don't know. I don't know what to, hippie men are softer and hippie women are harder than squares. I mean, just in my experience. I mean, it's one of the reasons I was able to, you know, um, adapt and stream with the hippies when things got really really shitty for me in the '80s. Was because these are the kind of people that I am. Um, and the women are tougher and the men are softer than your typical squares. Who else is? I don't know this guy's name, but he's like one of the been around this for years dudes, and that's a shitty picture. I think I'm gonna dump that one because there's another one of him that's a little sharper. Yeah, this is. Uh-oh. Did I delete the whole thing? Shit. The album has been deleted? I hope not. Oh, only if I leave the page. Well, we'll delete it later, I think is what we'll do. We'll compare them. Yeah, this is a much sharper picture. Not that much sharper, but a better picture and great. Yeah, I think that Kristen's not gonna like. She's not gonna like the expression, the way she looks in this one. This is much better. This one is much better. She's saying something, and you can see him like eating it. I think his name is Dave. I forget. We've never really been introduced. This is one of those people that always says hello, and you might chat a little bit, and you never introduce yourselves. Um, and nobody ever bothered to introduce him to me. Okay, now here comes a whole mess of pictures of the band. Um, I got some really cool pictures of Randy and the Jerry Garcia doll. Let's get some. I'm not sure which is going to be the best one. They're both getting their hair blown by a big fan that was sitting in front of them. This is a pretty good one. Randy's out of focus, but the Jerry's tight in focus, and Randy's got that get down on it look. This one got interesting effect, color effect. Oh, it's in motion. I must have moved the camera because the thing's an automatic shutter. It decides how long how long how long of a shot it's going to take, and I don't hold it steady while it's deciding. Did that. So it's pretty cool looking. One of them like auto effects of like moving the camera while it's shooting. I think this is the best of the bunch. Is there, the Randy's and I think this is the best focus on Randy's face. But it's kind of cool. Um, Look how sharp the microphone is. Jerry's face is sharp, and the microphone, and then Randy's kind of like not quite totally in focus. I think I got a really good shot of John Onwet that night, or no, that was a different night. I must have got John the week before because I think Amo was there this night, and I think we got some like that. I forget one. Oh yeah, one. That's Mario Saravia of Woke Up Dead. That was the special show, was that Mario and David Harris, who were the lead guitarists of Woke Up Dead, sat in with Randy. Um, and then Amo was on piano on keyboards and sax. And it looked like, so I didn't catch who it was, but I don't think Ray Clemens, who's usually the drummer, I don't think he was there. I think might have had a different gig. Okay, so that was Mario, and here's David. It's David Harris. Now, Woke Up Dead is a dead cover band. Randy don't like to call himself a dead cover band. He calls the 420 show a Grateful Dead style party. He don't even like calling it a tribute band, but as you can see from the pictures, saw Deadheads in the crowd, so they end up playing a lot of Dead. And boy, they'll fill the dance floor too sometimes. They'll just pack the floor. There's Stephen James. He's been with Randy since the beginning. He's a bass player. Let's see what we got here. Is that Ray? Yeah, that's Ray. This is the drummer. It's kind of hard in the dark. Yeah, and it's Amo at the keyboards. It's kind of hard to get the guys in the dark that are all the way in the back. So they'll have three guitars across the front, or two guitars and a bass, and then they'll have the keyboard and drums in the back, and sometimes a second set of drums or a percussionist or something. And yesterday was like the bass ended up in the back because the two guitars were in front. Or Saturday. Okay, so that was Amo, and I think we're back to Steven on this one. Yo. And then this was a cool shot because of the way I framed it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I framed that one different, right? That one was different, the way I framed it. Yeah. We got one of the dancers, the dance floors. Yeah, but that was okay. Which one is this? Who is that? I don't know right off. It's hard to tell. It's a shitty picture. I probably have to ditch some of these. I'm pretty crappy. Some are real crappy. That's kind of a cool one. Oh yeah, that's a really cool one. This is shooting Amo over Frank Ramos's shoulder while he's shooting Amo. This is a seriously cool shot. I thought I did more of those. Yeah, I did. I got a couple of them. I thought I had 3 or 4. There's some videos here. probably should. Oh, that's the shot. That shot's outstanding. So, yeah, I got Randy leaning into it, and both their hair's blowing. That's the shot. And I got it framed, so I even got his junk pile. I don't know what he calls all that, all the pedals and shit. And I think that's it on the photos. The rest is these videos. Um, how long were they? Oh, it's uploading the video. I wasn't going to do that. Well, I'll be right there. I need to pee. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna search here. We'll just see what comes up. Let's go to California. Someone said they'd apologize if I came up with something that said that what I'm saying is right. Yeah. Wrong. and this one doesn't say it. But there are exceptions. The specific exception I'm claiming isn't mentioned here. Of course, this guy's live chat. We might as well ask a lawyer. Let's see what the lawyer says. Speaking for some laughs. Fuck that lawsuit. Get clearance. It's not that lawsuit, kids. No, I'm sick and tired of this shit. We're gonna get this resolved, and I'm gonna get you to stop, like, stealing my shit and adulterating it. Let's hear. Oh yeah, I cut him off anyway. I don't want to see his shit. You know, this is you know, Sneasel's a man. Here's his. Let's play his troll thing. This is Sneasel.
Trick and trolling crew. I guess some fellow trolls wanted me to try out for you guys' group, and I'm very actually interested in joining.
I'm very
so
actually interested in joining. What an idiot.
I decided to be a super lazy ass.
There we
and
go.
Just make a video
shit.
instead.
That's not what I wanted to do.
I was told by one of the trolls, Ricky Ricardo, that I should tell you guys about my past trolling. I was there for Voice Everything.
Get him in the right
an explosive
place.
impact bag. I was text trolling, but you know everyone was.
Explosive impact bag. Text trolling.
Gay Diamond, the original Gay Diamond account.
Gay Diamond.
The ones before that, but the Gay Diamond account itself that failed super hard. I trolled the fuck out of that.
Trolled the fuck out of that.
Pillow fucker. Some of the
Pillow fucker.
He's not that big.
You should see some of the shit he's talking about now. This was last year.
I suppose.
Last few months, boy, getting into furries and shit eating and all sorts of fun shit.
I've been
diapers.
That very carefully, but it's only a matter of time before I'm laying on my pillow and I wake up and he's fucking it, and then he'll turn and try to have his way with my body. I'm very worried about that. Who else? I missed some shit.
He's trolling himself here.
But who else? Emo Sarah. I sent this link to Wobble Bottom for, you know, future reference in case he wants to troll. It's basically a 17-year-old Canadian emo girl talking about emo things. I know
transgender people I know just don't well, they don't call everybody tranny. You know, I mean, it's it's not a word that even transgender women who use it use in mixed company. And mixed company means among transgender people is like, you know, some people have been beat up with it and some haven't. Some people are triggered by it and some aren't. So, not every, you know, okay. You know, same with black people. It's like Chris Rock says. You know, you can't deny the fact that there's niggers because they're always fucking it up for the rest of the black people. What Chris Rock says about it. And the same with Jews. You know, there's Jews and there's kikes and sheenies. And then flat out batshit crazy fucking prime ministers of the rogue nation state of Israel. It had nothing, you know, Israel was a person, not a place. I was like Bobby Schiff was saying earlier, it's like, you know, you can't stereotype people too much. There's everybody's individuals and they gotta be judging their action, not if they're, you know, if they're low-life scumbags, you know, or like cheap, you know, penny pinching, cheap, greedy, you know, okay, go ahead. That's a kike. You know, as far as the N-word goes, I've known more white ones than black. You know, that's a nigger, it's a state of mind. Yeah, toxic state of mind. I mean, this boy could easily be. I'd call him a nigger before I'd call him a honky. This boy acts like a nigger. Low down, dishonest piece of shit. Probably rip you right off if you turn your back. I mean, nothing I say. He never takes anything I say in the context I say it. Well, Nomad's. Oh well, Nomad's. Too bad. I blocked Nomad. Let's see if there was anything that was I wanted to read before Nomad showed up and pissed on the thread. Nope. Okay, so there's nothing new there. Bye guys. Black. We're waiting for a response from the lawyer. Let's get back to uploading here. Okay, we'll share this one. This is probably should watch those videos and just do screen grabs of them, and I don't know what I'll do with the videos. Maybe we'll see. That's probably what I should do right now. But you got bored with me doing something other than, yeah, it's 3 in the morning, but I'm not well, I am a little insomniac tonight. But it's I'm not zooming. I'm just not tired. You know, I've been resting. I'm just not tired. I got things I want to do. I got things I want to get done. So I'm focused on doing them. I want to get these. I better check the spelling of these guys' names. What's that shit? There it is. Bob's birthday. No, that wasn't it. What's 420? That's. Oh, come on. Let's just go to. Shit. Let's see if we can get to Labor Day. Well, come on. I think this is it. Tell me this is it. Well, shit. Let's try top dead center's page. I think it's Mario Sabalius. Okay, that's upcoming events, Brian Dean. Ted's next week. December 23rd, September 30th. This upcoming shows. Where's last week's show? Shit ends. Come on. 9-2, here we go. It's Mario Saravia. Well, there's Abby. That was Christy. And there's Jane. She goes with Andy King. There's Randy. I don't know her name. We already went through those. Who's in the backs of these? I don't know. That might be Garland back there, but I don't think so. Garland Saunders. Yeah, I think it's time. I'm gonna have just smoke another hooter, and let's share this one. I know an error occurred. Well, shit. I wonder why. Oh, probably that video couldn't handle the video. Let's get that thing out of there. Where is it? There it is. Oh, we need to uh-oh. I'm probably gonna lose everything I just uploaded. I sure did. Let's see if it happened. No, it worked. Yay. Yay. Good. So now let's go get the stuff from here. The other day. And today. Minute. Yeah, this is me all alone at home. It's all my imaginary friends. You know, they're making a big deal out of, you know, I smoke pot on camera, and, you know, if you look carefully, there's a big ass bong in the picture. um, that's Edgar. He's local, I'm not sure what tribe they are, but they're like, his people are from native from right here. Um, I don't think they're like associated with any tribe because they're Castilian. Um, but they're from right here. Okay, we'll keep the. Okay, this is for the idiots. This one is for the idiots. We cleaned the kitchen tonight, all the way down to the stove top and scrubbing the sink, and the countertop hasn't been done yet because we haven't totally finished the dishes. Oh shit! Did I throw away the good one? Fuck! No, good. There's the good one. That was me cleaning. That was me scrubbing down the burner, the actual, you know, it's two burners. You know, that's the inside of the burner. This is dinner. Well, that was good too. I made that's a chicken curry, and I don't remember how much of it is like bought and how much was garbage. And I don't care. You know, I get groceries. You look at my fridge and you can't tell what came out of the garbage and what I bought at the store. You can't tell the difference just looking in my fridge. On my shelf. Of course, most of what's on the shelf came out of the garbage. I hardly ever have to buy anything for the pantry because there's so much of it in the trash. Um, there are certain things I almost never buy, like hummus. Uh, I even got some baba ganoush the other day. I'll take a bunch of pictures of me making patlajel, which is a traditional Romanian um, eggplant relish, pickled. Put the stuff up in bottles, and we used to. I mean, it's fermented a little bit, um, and unless I should just make it because it's no good to just make it and eat it like you can do with baba ganoush. You gotta let this shit sit for a little while. Let it get right. Um, but that's like a chicken curry with mushrooms and pepper, bell pepper, and onion and garlic and ginger and tomato. It was like, there's something missing here. Oh boy, I got my poor basil plant. That's something I need to do. That's right. We got to finish this, and then go find out how to kill the aphids on my basil plant. We don't need to put two of those up. Okay. Well, let's just cancel that. Ha ha. Have to hit behaving. Well, shit. Oh, there they are. Yay. Okay. They've been like really tearing it up too. That poor plant is just like, wow, they're just really chewed on it. Dishwashing detergent. Physical removal. Water pressure. Soap and water, neem oil, essential oils, insecticidal soap, beneficial insects, bug eating birds. I guess, you little fuckers, yeah, that's them. 4,000 species of aphids. Yippee. Water pressure, soap and water. Neem oil. Soap kills the beneficial insects. Don't allow. I don't want your fucking notifications. Essential oils, thyme, peppermint, clove, and rosemary. Available from here. Insecticidal soap. Beneficial insects. Bug-eating birds. And watch out for ants. Oh, because the ants are going to herd the aphids. I guess soap and water is what I need to do. And I think, okay, now what's this? Okay. I know this person from somewhere. I've heard of her. So here's someone named Ryan Dunyan. I don't know him. Let's see what he's about. Oh, I've been in the same place at the same time as that cat. Who is he? He's from St. Oh, it's been a long time. That's part of the Great Lakes region. Oh yeah, I know this dude. I remember that cat. That's part of the, he's from Minneapolis. Or he lives in St. Paul now, but he's from New Jersey. But he's Great Lakes family. I recognize the glasses in their hat. He was one of the people that was involved in weed stock and shit like that. Pretty sure. I bet he's even in the group. So he asks, so the system / Babylon is broken. How does one escape? What is beyond it? So let's see what this is. This is Rainbow Family Gathering, and this is one of the few real groups where real people will come out, but it also got a lot of trolls, which is because it's not owned by the cartel guys. The hippie mafia doesn't want to run it. Just do it. It seems like that may be the only way it is. System designed to keep me in debt. Can I ever truly be free of it as long as I play within the rules? No. I'm lucky they won't lend me money. They know better. When hasn't it been broken? Just saying, but it's worse than most of us have ever seen at this point. It's pretty bad. It's not broken. Here's Eve. It's not broken. It's working exactly the way it was designed to. We've got to convince the masses to simultaneously buck the system through nonviolent civil disobedience. Boy, hey, baby, we've been singing that song for 53 years. 54. 54 years in November 22nd. Same song. Stop paying taxes. Don't vote in a two-party election. Disobey arbitrary laws. Refuse to provide your Social Security ID for everything. Adopt a dozen aliases. Use them to suit your mood. Pull all of our money out of banks and the stock market. Buy from non-corporate businesses and local farmers. Better yet, barter with them and burn every dollar you see. Dumpster dive and do guerrilla gardening. Stop acknowledging invisible lines known as borders. Turn off the boob tube. Kill the fucking thing before it kills you. Use alternative medicine and tell the modern doctors to stick it where the sun don't shine. Support sustainable energy. Go off-grid with solar power. Collect rainwater and build your own tiny house. Bury your job. Give up your gas-guzzling car. Teach your children that members of the military, police force, and politicians are not heroes to be idolized. Move to a country like Sweden. Get a summons to court. Ordered to not sit on the sidewalk. Children forced to attend public school. Hell no, we won't go. Okay. Rainbow Guide. I wonder what this is about. 4,600 people. And a bunch of friends are. Okay, so there's Jody. He's an elder. Tom Saniat. Soaring Eagle. I didn't know Teresa Taylor. I didn't realize she was family. Pineal Guthrie. That's a young man, young brother. Jack Dolan's been around. Oh, I don't know. That's a youngster. Let's see the members. Who's the membership? I don't think it's going to let me join the group. Who are the admins? Never heard of her. And I can't see the other one, which means it's somebody that doesn't like me. I don't think I won't bother with that. Now, I do believe that I have, like, it's 3:21, and see, I don't have trouble going to sleep, even if I'm not tired, or terribly tired. I can always lay down and go to sleep for at least an hour. Anytime, any day, I'll do it. Just do it. Okay. Radio. So how long? Oh, that's an hour and 47 minutes. Good. Fuck them. Fuck you. Namaste, motherfuckers. I forgot what the fuck all was on there even. I don't know how the hell they think I look so bad. I mean, a good skin tone, decent color. Right? If I only had the one light on in here, and the other lights aren't on, there's not enough light, and I come out kind of yellow. I thought I had jaundice. Idiots. I mean, probably know. They just like, okay, well, let's just say this, and we know it's not true, but we know this is going to piss him off. 3-year-old mentality, 3-year-old emotional maturity of these people. And I'm, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, come to think of it. It's time for me to go to bed for a few hours. Thanks for watching. Happy day. Bye.